the Boston Celtics in San Antonio. 10-8 Boston Celtics squad versus the San Antonio's San Antonio Spurs team that is 13-7. After two of the last three games have been losses, we are 13-7 record. We lost in a close game against Memphis. That could have gone either way, but they pulled it out just in time over us. Um, but with that being said, we're traveling to Boston and looking to redeem ourselves with the win. And let's take care of a few GM matters first. And hold on 1 second, you guys. I should just done it like this. Alright, guys. Sorry about that interruption. Let's go ahead and get into this game.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight's game at AT&T Center, it's the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at Boston, they've been executing at a high level. A strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. Can we talk about Kawhi Leonard, guys?
Sure.
He's become one of only very few players ever to win a Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP. And he just keeps on getting better, Kenny.
His ability to guard multiple positions. His length can bother point guards. His strength and size can bother power forwards. I mean, this guy
I don't mind skipping this. I know I let you guys sit down through it for a long time. I had an important phone call. And sorry about the wait. And get into this game. The starting Spurs versus the Boston Celtics. Underway in San Antonio, Texas. Tim Duncan going to sit out for a game.
Against the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas, 3 ball. Parker got off of Thomas for just that one moment. So Duncan apparently has been injured.
Got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
We've got a chance here to set the floor.
Kawhi Leonard with the 3.
Fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Boston. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. And it's Crowder in at the 3.
Oh, nice block by Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard after the defensive block went all the way down to the field court and got the dunk.
Go early in transition to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas got the roll. How about that?
It could be a 3-point play.
And Isaiah Thomas, traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston, seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they.
Tony Parker turned the ball over too many times in the last game.
The team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Danny Green with the jump shot. Both teams shooting the ball very well right now to start off this game.
Here's Bradley. Pick by Zeller. Now here's Bradley. Outside Thomas. Shot off the screen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Oh.
The dish to Bradley. Great D that time from Green.
Danny Green putting pressure there.
Defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that
Parker
kind of
with the layup.
interior defense, because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Here's Thomas following the score by Tony Parker. Thomas kicks to Sullinger.
Jared Sullinger.
Can't get it to go. And the Spurs going
The
the
Spurs
other way.
just looking very good right now.
Following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game in a lot of ways was a confidence booster for them, because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think they're one of the few
That
teams
jump
that
shot by
can play that poorly.
I gotta find out what happened to Duncan.
There are certain things, guys, that you can always count on in life. Taxes, and of course the Spurs winning 50 games in the regular season. Happened for the 16th straight season last
Jared
year.
Sullinger, who came along pretty good.
With a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Aldridge. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 6 on the shot clock, and Green
with the nice shot.
Well, keeping in mind
Oh, Duncan's coming off the bench. Okay.
For many years in a row, Greg, there are teams out there who
Duncan just needs a little bit of rest.
who have not even seen the Spurs not win 50 games, at least in a year.
And the way the Spurs keep on building this team, it's not
3 ball by Kawhi Leonard. Spurs up by 6.
Those kids might have a chance to vote and do much more before they fail to see the Spurs win 50 games.
And the dunk by
And a dunk, and we're gonna get a timeout by Popovich.
As we've come to expect from him.
Kawhi Leonard, with another great season last year, earned his first Defensive Player of the Year award with his outstanding play.
And for Leonard, he became the first perimeter player to win one since 2004. That just shows
Against Patty Mills.
how incredible his defense was at times.
And the Celtics making a change here. Lee's checked in for Zeller. Johnson comes in for Sullinger. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Smart subbed in for Bradley. Celtics trail by 4.
Bad shot.
And, you know, for Leonard, you can add that Defensive Player of the Year award to his hardware list. And
Oh, Kawhi got. I thought he got the ball there.
To win Defensive Player of the Year.
Is Dave Thomas coming out
MVP.
for
the other
Rose?
2, Jordan and Elijah.
He's checked in for Boston. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. He kicks it to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
And for Leonard, winning the Defensive Player of the Year didn't
Oh,
change at all.
Kawhi
He was
Leonard
super
missed the
proud for winning
layup.
that award and gave it to charity. Went out of his way to thank his teammates during his acceptance speech. I mean, I think it speaks of his character and really the impact that Popovich has had on him and that entire Spurs team.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Ginobili outside. That's good.
Ginobili with the jump shot. 24.3 seconds left. Here in the first quarter. Here in San Antonio.
Here's Lee.
Oh, bad
His
defense.
second of 2 attempts.
Well, I tell you what,
David
the
Lee.
post play has been rock
So the
solid
Spurs will
right
have the
off
final shot.
It really has.
Or will they just settle for...
Percentage shots in the paint here already.
Lets it go from the wing.
Duncan from deep.
Duncan's got his first basket. Here's Rozier. From downtown.
Oh, he got a good look, but didn't get it. San Antonio 18-14 over the Boston Celtics, as that will end the first quarter here in San Antonio. Stay tuned for the second quarter between the Celtics and the Spurs.
You're watching 2K Sports. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto.
Almost like a soccer atmosphere. I don't know if you've been to a soccer game overseas, but they're just always cheering, rowdy, jumping up and down, waving towels. It's just a great atmosphere, you know, and it's inspirational just to watch the support we have, and it's something that you want to play for the country.
A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate Clark, the fans in Toronto can be.
All right, here we go.
That's so true.
Start of the second quarter.
The Air Canada Center, that place rocks. And it's great to hear Amir talk about how that pumps him up and makes him want to do
Bad.
it for Canada.
Tony Parker lost a lot.
All right, the second quarter begins
Nice
in
block.
just a moment. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh!
It's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Wow, both teams
And it's paid off on
turning the
scoreboard.
ball over a lot. Jane Green with the foul there.
Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Smart and Bradley the guards. And it's Crowder in at the 3 spot. And the Celtics making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now here's Bradley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
And you could tell they had that play ready
Nice
to go.
play there by
On the
Boston.
inbound.
Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down. Greg started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Oh, come on, guys.
And there's the call on Ginobili.
Yeah, that was a frustration foul.
Of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Diaz checked in. Boston trailing.
You know, with Avery Bradley, he was the 19th pick in the draft for the Celtics. The outlook for him was great, but then ball handling and shooting injury concerns flattened out his development. He had a hard time.
Oh, come on, man.
For a few years.
Stay in bounds, guys.
Kevin, we've got a moment here to take a look at what the Spurs
We're playing very good ball.
NBA stats go over the last month. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Now, here's Bradley.
10 seconds left on the shot clock.
Last shot to go. Clock at 6. That's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Parker left side. And
oh, man, another bad pass by Parker.
Crowder with it. Diaz there. Outside for Thomas. He feeds it to Sullinger. That misses. Had a chance to
both teams are really unable to do anything.
You know, getting back to Avery Bradley, he's been dynamite the last 2 years. He's finally found consistency with the
DL couldn't hit the three.
He plays a complete game of basketball with just a little more seasoning. I really feel like the sky's the limit.
Pass to Thomas. Pick by Zeller. There's the pick. Kicks it to Sullinger. The score now all even.
Timeout, San Antonio.
Passing has opened things up for them.
Just terrible ball movement, ball control by the Spurs to start the second quarter. We're unable to hit shots and put points up on the board.
Decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments.
All right, here we go.
Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas.
Nice free throw there.
Of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If
nice.
you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Lee's checked in for Zeller. Leonard against Thomas. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
All right, here we go.
It's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily.
Diaz with the three.
In the history of our league.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Thomas. Lee, a screen on Leonard. Diaz with the steal. It's tipped.
Oh, man.
With the steal. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. His first shot coming late. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And couldn't get nothing there. Good grief. Come on, guys. Get the, oh, my. I'm a lot of mental mistakes.
Lee dishes to Sullinger. Bradley, no one around him. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Both teams playing very sloppy here in the second quarter.
It's Parker with the drive.
Parker driving it. Timeout, Boston.
You know, guys, I would call that
well, that was like, this has been a terrible quarter. But
then boom, right to the rack.
The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
Celtics making a switch here. Amir Johnson's checked in for Sullinger. Turner comes in for Jay Crowder. Marcus Smart's checked in for Bradley. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Spurs leading by 4.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were a close game.
No good from Duncan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Spurs just cannot silence Boston here right now in this quarter.
So far. Mills. Another shot.
Duncan couldn't get the roll, but he got fouled by David Lee there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane
2-point play.
next time. And if they don't think about it,
Hitting
at
2
least they
free
might
throws.
be distracted by your presence.
Here's Rozier. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lee goes in and fouled hard.
Fouled by Kawhi Leonard. Sending Kawhi Leonard to the free throw. Or David Lee to the free throw line.
And third shots at the line right here. And he makes the first.
All right.
And so he hits both. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the wide open shot from
Ginobili with the 3 from downtown.
Ginobili's got 5. Here's Rozier, covered by Mills. Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And you know their performance at the line. It's definitely dropped off. Not the trend they were looking for.
Oh, Ginobili
So it's a close game as
missed
we
it
wrap
at the
up
line
first
at
half
the end of the buzzer. San Antonio leads 30-26,
up by 4.
heading into the second half. We didn't close out the quarter the way we wanted to, but we got the
Tony, you
lead.
guys have seemed to be in a good groove lately. Taking a broader look at the season, what's important for this team to have success this year?
To stay healthy. I like our chances this year. Our young guys got a lot of experience, and we play good basketball right now, so hopefully we can stay healthy and play good at the end of the season.
Tony, thank you as always. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, they're paying attention to the boards, and that's a good thing. When you're trying to get ahead and stay ahead, it often comes down to a few key possessions. Any extra rebounds you can get is a big difference. I like their intensity out there.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that's going to do it for now, as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
All right, guys, here we go.
Jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
They've had difficulties.
Started the third quarter, Spurs up by 4.
And he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set up some more screens.
Oh, Tony Parker down the middle.
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Crowder, covered by Parker. Sullinger, a screen on Parker. Here's Crowder. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio leading by 6. It's not really a surprise at this point, but the Spurs were in the playoffs last year. 18th consecutive appearance.
Yeah, and they weren't in that usual top 3 spot, though. Although, had they won the last game, instead of being the 6th, they would have been the 2nd.
Right.
Didn't have that home court advantage, and as they went up against the Clippers,
Oh, nice block.
it really cost them in that 7th win.
Pass to Green. Fires from deep. That's good.
Dan Green with the 3.
Green's got 7.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Bradley against Green. And here is Zeller. Dishes to Sullinger. Just 5 on the clock. Feeds to Thomas. From deep three-point range, San Antonio with the rebound.
And against the Clippers, the Spurs didn't have home court advantage. I mean, ended up playing a big part in that series. They ended up losing.
Kawhi Leonard with a nice fake out, and LaMarcus Aldridge takes full advantage with the thunderous dunk.
Nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says,
Timeout Boston.
very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And that Spurs series sure didn't feel like a first-round matchup. I mean, you could have easily have seen either team playing for the title, regardless of who won the series. Both teams acknowledge that it felt like a conference finals matchup.
Bradley drives in. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand.
Oh man, that was a beautiful pull-up by Aldridge.
Element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Thomas, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Right side, Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. To the paint. Here's Parker. That's good. With the assist. 8 points for Tony Parker.
Woo.
Everything.
Sorry about that, guys.
Here to start the
This is
80% shooting thus far.
Thomas kicks to Zeller. It's deflected.
Oh, another block.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Outside Aldridge. Wide open look. That doesn't go either.
Man, Aldridge.
Shot just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
Oh, rimmed out.
Celtics trail by 13.
The Celtics have not been able to do anything in this quarter.
About the big three, and rightfully so with all their wins. And Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And a huge three by Boston.
Recognize that and are trying to ease
Struggling.
the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely. Both teams will make substitutions. Spurs.
Here we go.
Plenty of space. And the shot falls short this time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Nice move. And it goes.
Oh, come on.
The foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Evan Turner.
Nice dime dropping there.
7-point lead.
And how thrilled must have Evan Turner been last season to get a second chance. Clark with the boost in minutes. Confidence of the coaching staff. His game almost just changed overnight.
Yeah, he's a guy who needs the basketball. He's such a good, solid playmaker and has excellent size. Never had a chance in Indiana to really handle the ball and play to his strengths because of Paul George and Lance Stevenson, but he found a nice niche in Boston.
Well, you know what he can do after watching him for so many years with the Buckeyes.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good basketball IQ.
And the Spurs now.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
To the middle. Spurs passing it around. The pass to West. Ginobili outside. Duncan down low. Covered by Lee. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Leonard from three.
Kawhi Leonard with the three from downtown.
He's got 11 points.
And boy, did Evan Turner make the most of his second chance last season. Played with more focus. Huge minutes for him with the Celtics. He may have found a home.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 6 and a wide open look for Lee. And he can't bank that one in.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Beautiful ball movement by the Spurs.
When he saw the space, the D was
They pulled away once again.
That's 2.
Smart wide open. He fires. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, San Antonio leads 44-34, a 10-point lead heading into the fourth quarter here in San Antonio, Texas.
We'll be back momentarily. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily.
All right, guys, here we go.
Celtics trail
Spurs trying to get back in the winning streak.
Celtics. Sullinger and Zeller are the duo down low. Smart and Bradley the guards. And it's
Nice shot by Sullinger over Aldridge.
That screen and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case...
Oh, Ginobili right in the middle of the paint with a nice layup.
It's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Pass to Zeller. And there's the call.
Oh, Ginobili with the blocking foul.
Second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no
Duncan
problem for me
and Patty
with
Mills
that
coming
call.
out.
He was still
Marjanovic,
sliding
who's had a great game defensively.
Crowder with it. Zeller, screen on Ginobili. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead.
Nice layup there.
To just 8 points with the basket.
Both teams shooting pretty
Second, he
even
got
from the
around
field
the
here.
shook his man. It was straight to the bucket for the easy do. Very, very well done.
Now, here's Aldridge.
Oh, nice move!
It is flushed down with a nice
What a move by the big man.
To that rim than that when he wants to.
Timeout, Boston.
They're enjoying. I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't.
What a game.
We probably have a 45-minute delay here and be shattered the backboard.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey guys, well Brad Stevens had some advice
More
for the team
Marjanovic.
over that last break. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me, show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
Bradley with room to shoot. San Antonio with the rebound. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Ginobili, that's for 2. And it's
Ginobili with the 2. Spurs ahead by 12.
A lot of these buckets right now, Kevin, that's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Sullinger. After the made shot from Bono Ginobili. Sullinger. No good there off the double
And
clutch.
Ginobili
Defense did
or
a good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
oh man, I can't believe I missed that.
Pass up. It's also one you should
Oh,
miss.
Bradley open in the corner,
Busted. No good
and he
that
couldn't
time.
hit the shot there.
Not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ginobili the pass to
Ah, a
It's
terrible
stolen by Bradley.
pass.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
And nothing in there.
Tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Parker with the jump shot. Spurs ahead by 14.
Typified their effort today. Terrific.
Wow,
ball
Boston's only
Really
made
a
5
prime
field goals in
example of
this
the
entire
difference how
game.
these teams have
In this
operated
entire
offensively.
second half.
Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Smart. Here's Sullinger. And it's sent back by Aldridge. It's Sullinger with the drive. Count that one.
Timeout, San Antonio.
Rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And really a fantastic season for Sullinger last year. Really made some leaps forward, but missed a lot of time still due to injury.
Kawhi Leonard down the lane.
Leonard's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Thomas checked in for Marcus Smart. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard with the steal.
For their confidence.
Kawhi Leonard with the jam. Spurs up by 16.
Miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.
No.
All right, nice rebound.
Yeah, right.
Sullinger did continue to improve last year, Clark, but you can't ignore that he had to miss time.
Danny Green with the three. Spurs up by 19 here in the fourth quarter.
These are hard matchup for just about every team in the league.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close.
21-point lead by the Spurs. Defensively, they have shut down Boston here in the second quarter, in the second half.
It paid off for him in the end.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And a one-sided series this has been. I mean, in the final game of the year between these two teams, they do everything necessary to finish up with a 2-0 record against the Celtics.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
The final 51 seconds here in San Antonio.
His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Aldridge after Jared Sullinger's bucket.
Aldridge with the jump shot.
And they're not finished just yet.
We have put a great second half on the display here.
This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Kawhi Leonard with the steal.
Leading the fast break. And Parker with the basket on
Nice. Spurs up by 23 now.
What's going on here tonight? A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Parker with no one around.
Parker with the three.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Outside Thomas.
Spurs win big in San Antonio. A 26-point win. A dominant second half performance by the Spurs. 68-42 the final. What a game.
Well, Marcus, this is certainly a good win. What was the most important element to the team in a game like this one?
Just playing with energy. I think guys play with energy. I think guys play with passion tonight, and we just got, just win games right now.
Guys, they're all talented, but passion's such a crucial aspect to teams winning. Over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous. And he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Wow, guys, what a second half domination that was. 15 points for Kawhi Leonard, 15 for Parker, for Danny Green, 9 for Ginobili. Had 4 off the bench. Marjanovic had 4, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. Coming up big, Aldridge 4 points. DL with the 3, David West 2. So, what a domination of a game. Jared Sullinger had a good game as well. Isaiah Thomas, 2 for 12 for Isaiah Thomas from the field. That's tough for them. Man, what a dominating performance. We shot 62% from the field. They shot 35% from the field. Second half, we scored 22 points. We dominated. We shot 71 from the deal, 50% from three. They shot 28%. Fourth quarter, wow, that is why we beat them so bad in the fourth quarter. We shot 92% from the field in the fourth quarter. And we only missed that one shot, and that was a three. We scored 24 points to their 8 points. Third quarter was kind of a slow quarter. You know, we only scored 6 points. More than they did. We played kind of terrible that quarter, actually. Excuse me. We only led by 4 at the end of the first half. At the end of the game, we won 68-42. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into this live stream on PS4 and as well as on YouTube. Thank you very much. Check out my YouTube page at HOWTONEVOLUTION. Check out NBA 2K16, Madden, WWE, Fallout, Batman, and many more games, Rise of Tomb Raider, and many more games. You can find me at HOWTONEVOLUTION on PS4, or on PSN, Xbox Live, as well. If you guys want to have a game here in NBA 2K16 or any other game, please send me a game invite, and I'll try to get to you as fast as possible. Please go to my YouTube channel, like I just mentioned earlier, at HOWTONEVOLUTION, and please hit the like button, leave your comments below, and please subscribe to me, you guys. HOWTONEVOLUTION. And at the end of the day, guys, thank you for watching again. Until next time, I'll see you for the 22nd game of the NBA season here in NBA 2K16. And I'll see you guys then. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.